nothing for me unless you leaving hickeys with my dick. Slaughter gang, savage free codes, get punched just for trying to kiss.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It is turned up. So, I want to first and foremost welcome our guest co-host. Crunch. What's up, Crunch? How you doing?
What's the word? How y'all feeling out there? Much love and respect to everybody that's tuning in. Y'all know we at the library.
So, Crunch, I know you've never been to the library. I want to tell you how we do it here. So, we talk about entertainment, we talk about relationships, we talk about sex, and we talk about whatever these people want to talk about.
No problem. Let's get to it.
All right. First, we start off with a shot. So, everybody need to pour a fucking drink tonight.
Hey.
Y'all this your cup, baby?
Yeah.
This yours?
No, I'm correct.
Happy belated Cinco de Mayo. Happy belated Cinco de Mayo. Cause we lit.
We are at location on 103rd and Calumet. I want to say shout out to PD for allowing us to use his shop.
10 tray.
Shout out to him.
Before and after.
You got one for one?
I got one, big dog.
You got one?
I got one.
All right.
Do say, gang.
Do say. So, we're going to take this shot for a good show. Everybody hold them up, hold them up, hold them up. Here's to the floor that held us up when no one else would. Period. Let's go.
Period.
Shout out to the real niggas.
I'm going to add something. Real niggas do real shit all the time. There you go. Kick it off, Black Hero.
So,
What's the word?
last week we had Anthony and he was a little off the square, but he still did good. He was a little confused on some of the shit we was talking about. I was telling him about how these niggas are. He was just way thrown off.
Yeah, man.
Way thrown off.
It was kind of wild.
But I'm going to try to keep it light with you tonight, Crunch. So tell me a little bit about Black Heroes.
I feel like, what Black Hero is a self-statement. It's exactly what it is, being a Black hero. I feel like to demonstrate it so people can get a hang of activating themselves is our mission. Using fashion as a platform to get the message across. That's what we on with this vibe.
Perfect.
How long have Black Heroes been in
Like existence since 2009, I was 23.
Okay.
So we 11 years in the game, you know what I'm saying? So in the game, I started off with 5 t-shirts, $5 t-shirts at that.
Okay.
And we had an artist named Louis Porter. They call him Skills in Chicago Southside. He used to draw all my ideas on shirts first. So we got buzz like that on 100 different partners. Shout out to everybody on 100 different partners that supported the brand Uno. We appreciate you guys. Much love.
Shout out.
I know what's up.
No doubt. So, just for me personally, you know what I'm saying? Because, I bought a couple of things. It's like, what would you say to somebody who wants to get into not just clothing per se, but just the mindset they need to have to start their own thing?
Well, first and foremost, it starts with self-preservation. If you don't believe in you, no one will. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically the foundation. Just making sure you believe in yourself and what you're doing is true. I was lucky to find my passion, purpose, you know what I'm saying, and put it together. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you can find your purpose into what you're doing fashionably, it'll carry you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have those foundations though.
Okay.
So you know what? You talked about a lot about how you started, but what really inspires you?
To be totally honest with you, when I was 5 years old, I got the privilege. I would come from a poor family. I got the privilege to get to a thrift store and pick out my first 2 shirts. So when my OG gave me the bread to pick out my 2 shirts, they was litty. Like everybody, we were so poor, I wore them 2 shirts forever. And they kept complimenting me. They kept telling me I was to be a millionaire or I was handsome. So that just electrified me with fashion, how you can look a certain way and change the perception of how people view you. Coming from a real black, call me please. Coming from like a poor background, so fashion just always been a part of my character. Like I feel like you can put clothes on someone and change the whole perception of it.
Perfect. So you talked about where you started. You talked about what inspired you. So what's next with Black Heroes?
Well, what's next? June 15th, we bringing out the first store on wheels. It'll be our first store. We just appreciate everybody that supported, man. We got so much support, so much love. It was we just so happy to bring them something they can be proud of. And the people supported it from day one. Like, we got no bank loans, no fraud, no drug, none of that. This shit strictly from the people supporting it, and we grew it from 5 shirts.
Perfect. So, because you're in the fashion business, I know you're very savvy on entertainment and what's kind of going on, because they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
So we set things out just like the library. I know you were here with me for the show, and you kind of seen the Read It or Leave It segment, and that's for the music part.
Gotcha.
And now we have the research, the source, fact or fiction, and then the study room. And that's where we break down each topics that's going on in media today. So, for research the source, last week me and Anthony were talking a little bit about Wendy Williams. Are you familiar?
Yeah, for sure.
So Wendy Williams, for those of the guests that are not that familiar with Wendy Williams and the situation that's been going on, so her and her husband, they were like this. They're now on the rocks, just like bitches do. You know, bitches talk about, I'm gonna be with him forever. That nigga been cheating and then had a baby on her. Now the bitch want to say, oh, well, you know, it really wasn't what it was supposed to be, but bitch, just 2 weeks ago, you was riding the dime for that bitch.
I mean, why are you coming down on Wendy?
You already know how. You already know how I feel about Wendell. You already know how I feel about Wendell.
What's wrong with her talking about Wendy? I'm kind of on that shit.
I'm just saying.
You saying what?
Basically, Wendell and Kevin Hunter is her husband. And they're on the brakes now because he had a baby. Allegedly. This is all allegedly. By an outside source. So, he was the executive producer of her show. Because they're breaking up,
Right, it's over with.
it's over with. You ain't doing that. So now Kevin Hunter said, fuck that. He doing what Mary J. Blige's husband did.
Smart man.
He wants spousal support.
I heard he wanted to go the other way though.
You know, that has been in the talks.
What you mean? What?
That he was gay a little
Then
bit.
he wanted men instead.
Yeah, that was in the talks, but that was alleged and it never really.
What are y'all talking about?
Hold on.
Oh, now she's a man, but you got a little upset.
She ain't no man. She a woman, and that's not correct.
I would have just not. I just wouldn't have brought Wendy Williams up anyway.
That was not correct. That was not formal.
Yo,
Wendy is a woman. Okay. And her man, I heard, might have wanted a man. I don't know.
we don't know.
I'm just saying, I don't know.
But I feel like in them situations, you know, it's like the cat and mouse game. You'll never know in the celebrity life what's going on. You feel me? So at the end of the day, we wish them well. Like, y'all get y'all shit together. Y'all got rich problems. We don't want to hear that shit.
I'm with you, Chris.
Real life rich problems.
Sure, there's rich problems. Like,
That's a good way to end that whole argument, Crump.
yeah, rich problems. That's what they got. I'm just being honest. Like, we don't even care about them.
No
Not that
doubt.
much.
No
You know what I'm saying? We want them to win because they black. We want them to succeed, but they messiness, they can keep that to themselves.
Yeah.
No doubt.
You know, teach us how to provide for our family, Wendy. You're a businesswoman, you know what I'm saying?
But I don't think Wendy will ever do that, and I think that's kind of my issue.
For me, that's what we gotta do. We gotta reflect. I mean, we being successful, we gotta reflect at this point.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, you winning. That's what's up. Like, show us how to get it. Give us some notes. You know what I'm saying?
I think in society that now that we do know kind of like everybody personal business, it kind of brings us down a little bit just thinking about the shit that we got going on.
Because I don't think no vibes. How you guys all low vibes?
Like what I'm saying is like we don't want to
Nipsey
know if a nigga got good music. Like Nipsey, like I was on Nipsey, right? Nipsey had great music. That's why I was on Nipsey. Niggas on Nipsey because he's dating Lauren. You see how like that's corny. Like you like the nigga because he.
But I think we gotta realize.
But everybody attracted to all celebrities for different aspects.
The imagery,
So actually Nipsey being immortalized the way he was, a lot of the way the females felt about Nipsey was because of the love he had for Lauren.
Yeah.
So you know, so you can't, you know what I mean? Because you know everybody like different people for different reasons. So you know you just gotta keep it like that. You know what I mean?
Hey, like Javante Davis said, you can't want a Nipsey hustle. But hold on, bring it
And
back.
you necking on 1,300 pictures.
Bring it back to Wendy. Bring it back to
Shit don't
Wendy
make
and her
sense, baby.
husband and what Kevin Hunter's situation. I just think I just
Who is the
think,
Kevin Hunter is a husband. Right?
That's her husband.
but
You
bring it back to
motherfuckers,
that.
if y'all can't stay on topic,
I'm on topic.
But
I got you.
But who cares though about like Kevin? I don't know Kevin Hunter. Wendy
Yeah.
Williams.
What does he do?
but one thing I will say, and
Williams
I'm gonna
is
touch on what Crunch talked about. Crunch talked about the things that celebrities do that really kind of bring up. No, you talked about it. That bring us down, and I think that it doesn't bring us down, but I think it makes it more realistic for us. Because back in the days when we think about the Diana Rosses or the Temptations, they didn't really have social media. They didn't really have their entertainment wasn't really hitting like it should. So therefore, we just always seen peaches and cream until shit hit the fan, and then it just hit the fan.
Right. That's
But being able to realize, like, damn, they got relationships. Like Beyonce and Jay-Z, for instance. Everybody said, I want a relationship like Beyonce and Jay-Z. I want to be like
But
this.
then we saw the elevator.
But then we seen the elevator.
That
Then
ain't
she
normal,
made
though.
Lemonade. Then she, no, but it's normal.
It is.
It is normal.
No,
When you in
my
a real,
wife's sister still off on me.
it's normal.
It might not go right because my sister gonna feel
but-
some type of way.
But
But I'm
That
talking
was
about
some personal shit.
Yeah, that's
she
what
kind of stole on him, like he was fucking with her on some other shit.
Right, she
Like, you gotta see,
stole on
like, that was a little personal. I don't like when celebrities show their personal life because of distractors.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like
It's a
when I say
distraction.
down, it's a distraction. It's
Because
like we
we
looking
can't find
at
solutions for no rich nigga problem.
right.
They gotta find that shit
Like
out.
how Jay dealt
But
with
I
a
don't
nigga.
think they do it to
gets
show
like
for us
Jay.
to find solutions. I think they do it
Do it
to
for
make
the
them look
show.
like
I think
we more
Well, I think
realistic.
TMZ do it just.
Yeah,
I
they
think-
definitely they
Hold
do.
on.
Paparazzi play a
Keep
big
this in
part.
perspective though. They were going through a real life situation that happened to get caught on the camera that
Exactly.
they did not expect to be there.
That they did not expect to be
That was a
on.
real life situation.
And then they
It was actually a
capitalized off
hotel
of it.
security camera.
Hold on, but then they capitalized off of it.
Because it's marketing.
Albums came out after.
Yeah,
that.
because now people
Yeah,
talking about
yeah,
it, but that's a
yeah,
smart
yeah.
move.
No,
That's
you,
a
I mean,
smart
you gotta
business move.
capitalize
Because
off of
now,
it.
what am I gonna do? Allow y'all to talk about it
Right.
and allow y'all to create y'all own stories and y'all own fixations,
Y'all
or am I gonna
connected
get
to it.
ahead of it
Right.
because of the shit that happened,
The
or
shit
am I
that
gonna get
The
happened.
more
ahead of
people
it?
you get connected to it, the more powerful it becomes. That's anything.
I definitely think Wendy though, how she clowned everybody. Now that she getting clowned, I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of like how she getting clowned.
No.
She clowns everybody.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I feel. I honestly, for Wendy, when this situation hit the news,
You know what?
I thought that Wendy, because how much she talks about other people's relationships.
to say this.
Okay.
Now this is what I want to say. I'm sorry. Not to stop you. But this is the shit. This is the bullshit of the day. Right?
Okay.
I like this man's music, but listen to him for years, right?
Okay.
Why the fuck is R. Kelly running around talking about his
What?
music?
I told you I wasn't gonna talk about that tonight. I told you I wasn't talking about Robert Kelly
First
tonight.
time, baby. Did you hear it? Robert Kelly, nigga, in the news right now said today he can't read.
For sure.
She'll say,
I mean, like I told y'all, it's just all a form of distraction.
yeah.
You gotta see what's really going on. Like, you know,
Fucking
even
with
with.
girls, that's what's going on.
I'm not saying but as in we should not think about it, but I feel like
No ands and
that's
buts
his.
about it.
That's really his problem. Like,
That's his
we gotta
problem.
pray for him. Like,
Fucking you can't
we can't
read,
talk
nigga.
about it.
gotta
'cause
pray
like
for
it's
him.
sick.
Oh, I like
No.
Christ brings the.
Man, I don't know. This is, I'm just being myself. Listen, y'all. Like,
No, that's
look,
funny,
R. Kelly is a great individual, right? But he got some issues.
Of course.
I think that's everybody though.
Yeah.
I think everybody great and got some issues.
The only reason-
Ain't nobody in this world like, nigga, you clean, nigga, you ain't clean, nigga.
What's up,
You
y'all?
got something going on with
some
you.
issue.
So pray for that brother that can't fix his flaws. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No.
And leave that what I
Listen,
said.
I'm not coming up on that, man, but come on, man. The man say he can't read.
Hey, but
So you know what?
I got
Are
a
you
real
pulling the
question.
mic? We gonna need a new audience.
I got a real question. Why in the black community, right? Why do we like put the celebrities on like such a pedestal where like
They program
If we want to go
Whatever
there,
they
then
do.
why do we put pastors? That pastors are no more than us.
Can
If
we
we want to go there, why do we
talk
go
about
to a
religion?
church and we put pastors on such a pedestal when they're still humans?
What
They're
pas-
just
hey.
they're just supposed to shepherd a flock,
I ain't
but
gonna
they're
lie,
still human.
I might be a little ignorant.
Wait.
But what great
I
pastor
gotta-
out here besides like I know about Meeks down the street,
He's not great.
and I know about
He just has a big church.
I know about Mr.
Nah, you
Smith
can't
down
name-
at
don't
ISO
be-
Church.
Don't be naming
But-
people names.
I'm sorry, I'm just saying. Like, but who else is
Why you
there?
can't
Who-
name people's names, though?
Honestly,
saying,
I'm
what
gonna
preachers-
just say, from my perspective,
popping.
from what I know, a lot of the preachers that are really trying to live right and really, they ain't got no big churches, baby. They ain't got thousands and thousands of people flocking. They ain't got. I know one
what's
church
wrong with that?
How does that determine?
because a lot of
how
these folks stand up and they good at being comedians.
Hold
Or
on,
they
hold
good
on.
at shade.
So you got a big church.
Mhm.
Don't that mean that God been blessing you?
But hold on, but
That means that people follow. Now
but how
people
can you determine?
can follow us.
How can you determine your closeness to God on your congregational money? Like,
It's not, the two doesn't correlate. The two don't
But
correlate.
church is a business.
But
how does
You don't want to have a church and have
Church-
zero
church
followers.
is a business. Church
You don't
is a
want
business.
to. You don't want to come on Sunday.
But-
hold on, wait. Let's
Church
Not
is-
followers,
church
not followers.
It's a
church
religion. It's a
members.
difference.
You
Church
don't
members.
want to come to church and only have 3 members.
With no fellowship.
Honestly,
Do not. You do not want to come. That preacher goes
Honestly,
home and is.
if it's something, no.
He's
If it's
angry.
something that you really passionate about, you don't give it like me. I don't give a fuck if don't nobody tune in. I don't give a fuck if the whole world tune in. Guess what? Every Thursday at 7:55 p.m. the library is gonna happen.
The library.
But
is
that's
hot.
because of who I am and what I'm passionate about.
Right.
If you are passionate about whatever it is, whether it's 3 people following you, whether it's 1,000 people following you,
Right. I agree.
you're gonna do it regardless.
I agree with
You,
that.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with
So-
that. I agree with that.
I don't think those two correlate. Nevertheless,
thank you, because I was looking at your screen. I don't even know what the hell that's about.
you was trying to talk about Kels, and I told you that I wasn't even getting the Kels.
No, but I'm talking about this Raz beat thing. Like, what
You
the hell
know-
is that going on?
So
Raz B.
Let me tell y'all.
Is this the same that you're
Why
looking
is
at
we-
something
why
else?
is
stop
Raz
talking
B?
about him taking dick.
Ooh, what you talking about?
He
Why
said he
you
was
gotta-
taking dick. That has to be
Y'all.
put in the forefront.
Throw that to the back of y'all mouth. So basically, what happened is Raz B, he's a member of the hit
Okay.
the hit
Who he beat up?
Grammy Award winning, multi-million-dollar famous B2K.
She like
I
BTK,
went
so I
to
can't
period.
tell.
I went to the concert and was dressed in full B2K clothing and attire. Nevertheless, basically what had happened is Raz B had got into a little altercation, a domestic violence altercation, with his girlfriend. So we were all confused because nobody even knew he had a girlfriend, first and foremost. That was the first question. The next question is, what kind of fighting did Raz B do? And bitch, why you couldn't beat his ass? Okay? So he did get locked up. They
Man,
did.
he may be a gay man, but he's a man.
Yeah, he's a man, nevertheless. I don't give a fuck who. Let me tell you something. Everybody that knows me knows I have a lot of mouth. I have a lot of mouth.
Do you really?
A lot of mouth. It ain't been too many that have tried. Few have tried. Few have tried. Some of them bitches ain't got fingers left. Okay?
What, she was biting fingers and shit?
No, I don't have to bite them. But
What she was doing?
this is the Potty Mouth Princess. I'm gonna keep it cute.
Okay.
Nevertheless, Raz B and his girlfriend did get into a little altercation, and B2K went on
He
to
got a
perform.
girlfriend?
Yeah, that's why I was confused. Nobody knew.
Allegedly.
Nobody knew. Well,
Allegedly.
Is it
she did
transvestite?
come out. No, she was cute. She did come out and say that they were in a relationship and that he did. You know, no.
Maybe paid.
But they did perform without him, so that's what raised a lot of questions. They performed without him. They went on stage, they did a whole show, and honestly, before I
At the
went
show
to
you was
this,
at?
no, he was there.
So Raz B won't be
Here's the
hit
cr-
with the Me Too movement?
No, he's not because they
He is
they
the
paying money.
What did he hit his ass?
Stop bringing that up, Anthony.
Sorry,
Stop. That's what's wrong.
Hey, but that
Our
nigga-
people always want to bring up somebody's past.
No, he should
Let
have
that
got on
hurt
TV
go.
with that. That nigga
No,
got
I mean, why is the Me Too movement coming for Raz B right now?
It's Because it's not a Me Too movement. I don't think it's a Me Too movement. Nevertheless, what I will say is that until this last concert, I never realized that B2K, Raz B was one of their biggest choreographers. That man danced his ass off. And then between him and Omarion, they were the only ones that could hold a note throughout the full show and actually sing. Now, J Boog, he could hold a note. Lil Fizz, he could hold a note. But as far as really singing songs, it was Raz B and Omarion. So, I'm praying for that man. Hopefully he get his shit together. Hopefully it all come together. But since we're talking about men that's going to jail, Kim Kardashian. I'm so glad this bitch has found her trade. I am so here for women that's finding out everybody got a pass. Okay? Everybody got a pass. Kim Kardashian has officially found what she's good for. And it is not laying on her back. She is actually Kim Kardashian has been.
What is she good for?
Hey, this is news breaking right now.
Have you heard about it?
Potty Mouth Princess Network.
Yeah. So Kim Kardashian is actually she is in school to be a lawyer like her father.
Online.
But
I heard about
whatever she doing, however she doing, she's about to take the bar.
Online,
now what she has been doing
outside.
Now what she has been doing outside of getting prepared to take the bar is she has been gearing a lot of her money and a lot of her time and her talent to going and fighting on the behalf of men that are incarcerated, black men that are incarcerated that have committed non-violent crimes. So you know what non-violent crimes are. A lot of those are drug cases.
So she got like a little whole movement.
Yeah, a lot of those are. And I think at this point she's freed like 30 guys at this point.
Okay.
I think it's 30. So this past week she just freed another guy. And come to find out he was innocent. And that man had did 14 or 15 years if I'm not mistaken. So shout out to her.
Okay.
Shout out to her.
I didn't know that, but that's what's up. That's what she's doing.
Yeah, that's what she's doing.
Can't knock that.
And
any free black man can't knock that.
What I'm gonna assume is that at some point in time she's going to take this and hey best friend. What I'm going to assume is that at some point in time she is going to take this and really gear this focus when she's a lawyer, really gear her focus into helping black men because she is mother of black children, whether you want to see it or not. So
I mean, we don't have no choice but to see it. I'm daddy black.
But you know,
he's crazy as hell, but he's black.
You know, a lot of people don't think, you know, you have them type of children and they not black.
Of course they're black.
So I guess the question is, if Trump leave office, will she still be suing black people? Will she still be?
I don't think it has nothing to do with
Trump. I don't think it has nothing to do with Trump. I think that's just
I think honestly.
No. I'm not talking about what her path. I'm talking about the ability to able to free people, not a passion to want.
The ability. Well, that's probably why she's in school because she's using her connections with Trump. Of course, now.
I'm saying if he out of office, if there's a new president, and
but by then she'll have
she won't be able to walk into the White House.
But by then she'll have her law degree. By then her celebrity is pretty big enough.
But I don't think a real president, not per se a real one would let.
Obama had Beyonce at the White House, and people would say that Beyonce is not.
I mean, if she's taking the steps necessary to be taken seriously, you got
to be a philanthropist.
You got to take it seriously. I mean, at this point, you can't hold anybody accountable. I mean, hold them accountable, but you can't hold them to their past. So, shout out to Kim if that's what she's doing. I don't know much about it, but if that's what she's doing, hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Free black man.
I mean, she's controlled by Kanye West, so he having her do that shit. He knows she got a strong power.
Yeah.
And it's like, you love me, show me you love me. I need you to fight for my people.
So that's how you
demonstrate for sure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what my lady would be doing if you orange, yellow, or green. You gonna make sure you working for the culture.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I'm giving you this dick. You gonna make sure. No cap. Like, you gotta make sure my people straight. Like, you got it. You know what I'm saying? She got it.
So how do you feel? Because I feel like Kim Kardashian is showing like she's doing more for the culture than Kanye.
It's not that. It's not that. It's that we gotta understand she's being, like I said, she's controlled by Kanye. she can move different. When you look at a chessboard, a woman can move totally different from a guy.
No doubt.
So that's his queen.
Especially a white woman.
You feel what I'm saying? So you know he's giving her strictly dick and direction.
Yeah.
Dick and direction, D&D.
That's
D
it.
and D.
Double square.
2019,
D squared.
D
squared, baby.
Yeah, for sure.
D squared, baby.
And she's showing it because she got the power. So it's like she's doing it. Look at that 10 years ago when he wasn't fucking with her. What she was doing, making sex tapes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No
Right.
doubt.
So you already know she with a king. So I need you to do this and do that because they ain't gonna let me do it. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let you do it because they ain't gonna trip about a little white girl.
They ain't gonna
doing
trip.
it.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
you
they
know,
gonna actually support you.
Crunch, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Never thought about it from that perspective.
Yeah.
Dick and direction.
Yeah, bro, that's what every woman need anyway.
Dick it. So I am
Okay, now we about to get into it. She go.
on the market. I'm looking for D squared. Period. At that
For sure.
point. Dick and direction.
Now hold on. So hold on.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Can
Oh,
this be
here
the
we go.
interlude?
Here we
Can
go.
this be the interlude into my shit, man?
Go ahead.
Okay.
He finna talk.
It is funny.
It's gonna work
So
my nerves.
so Crunch, he mentioned dick and direction, right?
For sure.
So
Crunch don't let him.
we had a whole conversation on the way here, Crunch.
Okay.
Me and Ikea here had a whole conversation. Y'all know I can't hold back. So now, this young lady, right?
Don't
Told
let
me,
him get you into this.
Let's get it.
very, very, very beautiful woman, right? I look at her like a little sister.
For sure.
So, you know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to get this twisted.
No
And
doubt.
none of that going on. So we have this whole conversation. She has been like in a desert, right?
Okay.
Since like November.
Okay.
I got a question for you, right?
I'm listening.
How long will you sit around and wait on a woman to go ahead and open up the floodgates for you?
I ain't never had that problem, bro. So I don't even know how to respond to it. Like,
Okay.
I feel like I deal with a chemistry, so if I'm fucking with you, you gonna feel the vibe, so it's gonna be different. She just ain't feeling the vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You feel me? Like, she like, man, I done had
Hey,
this and that.
I got a fucking Crunch more often,
Yeah,
man.
for
He
sure.
dropping jewels right now,
You
man.
know, a woman feel the vibe, she gonna definitely nurture. You get what I'm saying? She's saying to do that. She just tired of being lied to.
So, Crunch, let me give you, because he just gave you a piece of what the story. So the story was, he was talking to me and he was like, I think he opened up with like, why I don't have a man and why.
For sure.
And of course, it's not that I don't have a man because I can't get one. Because you can get, I'm sure any woman
course.
can go out and get a man.
You looking for a
But
particular
you
guy.
want the right
You want
type
dick
of
and
guy.
direction.
That dick and direction. You
You
want
just
that
ain't
type
getting
of guy.
dick, and it's like,
And-
so where do I go from here?
Well, I could get dick elsewhere. I don't want to have to
Exactly.
get in a relationship and have to leave. This was what I was telling him.
You
There
looking
was
for the
this
best
guy.
of both worlds.
Yeah.
You looking for a
But you know
complete
what?
guy.
But you,
For sure.
you know what? He just put it in the better terms because you couldn't get around saying dick and direction. That right there.
I didn't
is
say
the
dick
word
and
for it.
direction, but I definitely told you.
No. What I'm
the
saying
past
is,
guy,
what he's saying
he
is
didn't
exactly
get-
what
he
you were saying.
didn't know how to lead. Oh, okay.
Right. So
He didn't know how to lead, and I just feel like if I have to keep leading as a woman, I can use my toy. I got 3-4 of them bitches in the
Sure.
house. I ain't no need to
But
keep
I'm
you.
finna tell you this though, so you'll know. Like, we need you to stop using that toy because it dry you out. And you use it for years. It's made to dry you out. So when you do find that man you're looking for, you ain't gonna be able to please him because you gave all your juice to that toy. So you gotta think about it. They made this toy so you can choose the robot over the black man. You get what I'm saying? They created this toy
Well, I
because
need the
they.
right back man.
Hey, yo, he's
Black man
he's
don't
a
move swift
whole
enough.
infomercial for niggas right now. I love it.
Yes.
That's what I'm
We
talking
love
about.
Crunch.
Positive
Love
brothers.
Hey.
Shout out all the positive brothers in the
Oh
community.
no, I mean you can call it that. I'm just for the culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm just that blast from the past on their ass. I'm gonna make sure we last forever.
Hey, can we coin that?
Period.
Can we coin that one more time? Say that one more time, brother.
What
Say
you
that one more
what you
time.
say? What you
Coin
say,
that.
Crunch?
Shit,
One
I
more
don't know.
time.
Blast from the past.
I'm gonna blast for their ass on their ass. For sure. Like, I'm gonna be all about the culture. Like, I know what it is. We all missing something. We looking for a puzzle to complete this. You feel me? So I feel like it's dope. You say, man, you ain't fucking nobody since November because you just basically saying I'm looking for the one. I'm tired of being a toy. I'm more than that. I'm a goddess. I'm reaching my higher level.
And see,
When I was a little girl, I played them games.
I'm
Now I'm
glad
reaching
we
my
got.
woman.
I'm glad we got Crunch on the show.
It's
I'm
crazy
in
because
his
it
head.
takes a man to get into another man's head. Because I said the same thing, but of course I didn't say it as smooth as you said it.
Yeah, it's all about the smoothness.
But I said the same thing earlier, and he thought I was crazy.
You didn't say the same thing.
But you know, it's just two of us in each body. It's your lower self and higher self. So she done played on that lower self so many times. It's like, I need a different scenery.
So
You know
then,
what I'm saying?
so then after you said all of this, not in those words, we get
Sure.
it. What was the next thing we talked about, right?
I can't remember.
At the end, now you don't remember. So after all this, you want to be princess and all that, right? What you want after that? You want the dick.
I do.
Wrong.
I mean, that's natural. I think it's natural for
You know what? So at the end of the day, you got a nice nigga. He's beautiful to you, but this nigga is not putting it down how it needs to be put down.
You know,
and that's what you want.
Hey, can I be a huncho? So you know what, our black women, they really like, you know, Disney fuck with us a little bit. That you know, they like the fantasy. They want the fairy tale with the dick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't just want the dick with it. They want the fairy tale with it.
Right.
Because it's like I'm seeing women getting that and that. Why I'm not getting that?
Right.
I'm tired of being able to communicate with my girls. I'm like, I just get the dick. And the other girls like, well, I got the ring, the dick, the lifestyle.
Crunch, let me tell you, can I say something? I just talked about
the baby.
I just thought, but honestly, let me talk. I just had a conversation. I just had a conversation with a guy the other day. And me and this guy, that was the analogy that I used. And he didn't understand why I felt like men should be a certain way. And I understand that there's going to be trials and tribulations because black men deal with
a lot of
whole different
But
slew of shit.
a woman want her, she want her fairy tale.
But
Black
you
woman
still
want a fairy tale. Black women want a fairy tale,
But
bro.
not a fairy tale.
No, listen, they do.
No, not a fairy tale.
Not in that way.
Roses.
Not in that way, but in a way where it's like
the way their fairy tale.
Their fairy tale. I'm not talking about the exact white person.
Yeah.
Right. But their fairy tale of their own.
And they
like the Django. You remember?
Yeah.
You guys seen the Django?
Yeah.
But Crunch,
that was a
think
fairy
woman should
tale.
deserve something like that?
Nah, I believe the black queen deserves whatever the fuck she want. We got here because of her.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
But
Yeah.
at the same time though,
Some
the black
shit
queen. But at the same
Just to be
time
honest.
though, the black queen also done been beat down.
Yeah.
For
But
sure.
like
I'm
who?
saying,
But who beats the black
society,
queen down
though.
the most?
No, wait,
Let's be
hold on,
honest.
wait a minute. No,
Who beats down the black queen the most?
I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000.
Niggas.
No, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a
Black
minute.
niggas.
Hold on, wait a minute. I'm gonna be
the white
down
woman.
the most.
Hey, the white woman, you know why?
The white woman,
the
she
white
wants
woman.
to cop
No.
out.
Because you know why? She put Planet Hood in the neighborhood and killing their babies.
On the real.
No, you
And
ain't
not
fuck
only
that, nigga. Look, my mama, she had 8 babies, but only 3 of us, bro. Cause Planet Hood took 5 of my siblings. So you tell me who she in war with? The black woman thinks she in war with the black man, cause that's the design. She really designed. She really with the white woman. She the one can't stand you, cause her little white son can't stop looking at you.
On the real, because the black woman is the most beautiful thing
In the
God
world.
ever created on God's planet.
Period.
The black woman, the most strongest mentally.
Period.
The most beautiful.
Period.
The most the most strong-willed. Everything.
Everything.
Like everybody is jealous of the black woman. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, you see what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Like if you believe.
I ain't knocking none of that.
But
So I heard you say you a fuck with a white man, but let me say some shit real quick though.
Finish with him, Crump. You did.
So the white guy, I'm gonna tell you like this, right? He don't even want to use you because he got the notes like letting them know like his ancestors told him you get a black woman, you gonna get wealth.
hey, let me.
Hold on, look. I had a black woman. Her name was this. This was her name, and she picked 700 pounds of cotton every day. She made me this much money in 10 years. She was there. So the white guys is looking for the black woman
It's real stability.
No doubt.
to actually build wealth.
Yeah.
Because no one on earth
Bring
have the
wealth
nurturing
into
power a black woman have on earth.
But not a lot of black guys think that same way.
It's
because
not that.
honestly,
It's not that.
If a black guy
It's
and
not
a
that.
black woman
A black
can get
man
together,
will die for a black woman. A black woman ain't finna die for no black man.
Ain't no
No cap.
Ain't no
A black
bitch
woman
finna
No
die
cap.
for no nigga.
Okay, so
This
that you went there. I like that you went there.
A black man will die for a black woman. A black woman will suffer for a black man, but she will not die for him.
I like that you went there.
She'll die for her kids.
I like that you went there. I like that you went there. So I'm about to pull up something that just happened. I'm about to pull up something that just happened this week. Y'all, quiet in the house. I'm about to pull up something that just happened this week. So everybody knows UGK.
Yeah.
Underground King. Wait, quiet. Underground King.
I know where you finna go with that.
Pimp C, he's gone.
Yeah.
Bun B.
Okay.
Bun B just had an armed robber to come in his house. Everybody talked about the robbery. Everybody talked about how he killed him. Everybody talked. Bun B went on the Breakfast Club to say that, honestly, it wasn't none of my doing. Guess what? My wife, who never opens the door. He said he does that specifically for certain reasons, but she never opens the door.
Sure.
That one time, she opened the door, and it was a robber. And guess what? She got him down, and she ain't think nothing of it. She
a woman is a warrior.
Because she thought that he was going to try to kill her husband.
I feel like the energy of the manipulation of the black woman, how she feel about the black man, she don't really got that same love.
I think so.
They don't.
I think so.
Hear me out. Listen out.
It
Listen
takes the
out.
right
It's a
man,
mental.
though.
Take the right woman to speak life into these niggas that's lost.
But hold on.
And get our shit together.
I
Other than that, we ain't gonna be on shit.
Hey, there it is. He just said it.
Period.
A woman can influence the culture.
My
The
baby
woman
mama
is
left
ahead
me
of the
and
culture.
my kids.
Yeah.
That bitch ain't
I want to say this. I want to say this. For us in the black community, it takes the black woman to motivate the man to
Period.
true potential.
Period, bro.
And if she can't see the beauty in the black
That's
man,
what Nunu did to Nipsey. Hey, bro. That's what Nunu did to
I
Nipsey.
know you don't know my worth. I know you don't see my purpose, so I just want to fuck on you.
Black women don't respect black men.
Why
That's
though?
a fact.
Y'all gotta
That's
see
a
why what's
fact.
going on.
But
I
That's a
see
fact.
your
But it
worth.
has to be
I
vice
tell you,
versa.
fine.
Because understand something. I'm gonna motivate you, because I'm gonna be your motivation. But if I don't see you being able to be the lead of a head hole, all you're able to do is give me a wet ass, and that's all I'm gonna take.
Now
you
that's
for.
where
You
you
have
wrong.
to see. I have to see now.
You're wrong.
Listen. I have to be able to see you as a leader of a head hole, because that's who you supposed
And
to be.
before you throw that ass in a circle, you need to see his whole full stability on the table.
But
the
let's
whole
be
long line of
platonic.
it.
Let's be platonic.
Yeah, why you throw the ass?
If we gonna be real,
If I'm
then
being
bitches gotta
platonic,
just stop giving up the ass
If
so
I'm
quick.
being platonic, if I'm being platonic, if I don't feel that vibe, but I know that you got some good dick, and I just want to get my rocks off, and I'm tired of playing with my toy, then I'm gonna use you for what the fuck you want, which is dick.
It starts with you. You have to stop doing that because it starts from you.
I'll stop doing it when I see that. I'll stop doing it when I see the motivation in the man. Now guess what? Now what I will say is there is me and Tony talked about a guy. There is a guy that I seen potential in, and guess what? That man has been waiting. He's been waiting because. Therefore, I see something in him.
But you're not motivating him though. Right.
I am motivating him.
That pussy is what's gonna motivate him. Let's go put a pep in his step.
Guess what?
They gonna put more dip on the chip.
I've seen
They
this
gonna put way more
man.
dip on the chip.
I've seen this man surpass what he was doing.
I'm just saying.
Just because I told him what I needed in a man.
Stroke him
What
right.
I like in a man.
I'm just saying, trying to. Hey, look, they gonna put more dip on the chip. They gonna put more dip on the chip. Who gonna put more pep in his step? Hey, look, hold on. He gonna rep what he gonna rep. Hey, look, you ain't hold on. Let me break it down to you. See, when I say motivation, I don't mean just motivate him by talking to him and spiritually connected with.
This is right.
Hold on, listen. When you give up that power flower, you hear me? To the right man.
Power powder.
To the right man.
Power powder.
To the right man.
For sure.
Things can turn from
zero to a hero.
zero to a black hero. Y'all not understanding. Like, look.
That pussy make you get out the bed and reach your quota.
He just motivated. Shit. Hey, look. Hey, if he just motivated a little bit, off of the conversation.
Man.
Imagine what happened when he gets penetration. Hold on, you not hearing me. What I'm saying here.
That
man
gonna
go
travel the world,
He going to work. He getting up the next day. Shit, me.
I gotta come back home to this
Shit, me.
All I gotta do is pay
You feel me? And if they think,
And you're right.
if it's a molecule of mustard
and you're right.
seed in his brain, they think that it's his.
Telepath.
They think that it's all his.
It's over with.
Oh my God! Come on,
So
man.
bottom line,
Come on, man.
hold on,
Oh
stop.
my God! Come on.
1 second. So bottom line,
That's what you call cussing the pot.
everyone, all the guys
just cussed out the
agree
pot.
with what I was saying in the car. You cannot hold it out on the nigga.
You know.
It's not. I'm gonna be honest. It's not holding out. It's not. I'm not holding out intentionally.
Listen.
It's. I want to see how much you. I've already seen you flourishing on conversation. I need to see how much you can flourish, and then, cause I'm already sold. Listen. Because I'm already sold.
She trying to fuck a nigga head up.
It's a roll.
One thing about a woman, when she's intrigued, she don't got no game plan.
No game.
Listen,
It's all-
ain't no game
it's
plan
all-
when a woman is intrigued by a man.
Exactly.
Ain't no game
See,
plan.
this
You
the
know
problem.
why?
I'm gonna give you the problem.
Because it's a power core and it's a power source.
And then that's where intimidation come from. You're not intimidated.
He not the one.
You just don't have a strategy.
Look, this the
Hey,
problem.
he ain't the
This
one.
the
You just
problem.
don't have no strategy.
The one ain't no talking.
Hey,
See, hey, look, it's
Hey,
power
hey,
in
bro.
demonstration.
Hey, don't leave me
When that
hanging.
chemistry is
Hey,
looking
hey,
face
yo.
to face and y'all vibing,
That bad was a motherfucker.
that pussy gonna tingle.
And I told her,
That's
And y'all gonna meet
Don't
me.
let me hang up.
Pussy gonna tingle.
Don't let me
And y'all gonna
hang
meet
up.
me.
Hold on.
I ain't doing that chocolate
Be real, like, women, listen, women, they will. Hey, look, they will best friend your ass. Look, you a good man, they gonna best friend your ass. Listen, if they not fucking with you, they gonna best friend your
Hey,
ass.
cause let me tell you something.
Period.
Let me
They
tell you
fucking with
something.
you.
In the garden,
You
right?
fucking.
In the
Because
garden.
she like, I need this energy right now. I'm not finna let no other bitch get this.
Hey, you told her.
I don't think like that
In the
because
garden.
if I think like that,
What?
then I need to know that your energy is matching mine. I need to know that you feel the same way
feel
about
like
me.
you need
So
that.
if I feel like okay, I ain't gonna let another bitch get it. What the fuck this pussy gonna do different than the next bitch?
You know,
If that's
that
what you
promise
want
to
to do
God
as a
what's gonna
man.
happen.
That's
No,
what you want
no,
to
no,
do.
hey,
A woman don't even
promise
think
to
that
God
far.
what's gonna
When
happen.
she feels somebody,
No,
they
no.
not thinking that far. I'm
No,
talking
no.
about really feeling them. I'm not talking about
That's what
he
I told
cool. He like a best friend
Hey,
to
I
me.
promise
He
you
like
God
a brother.
what's
I'm not
gonna
talking about that.
Hey, yo,
You gonna
I'm talking about
meet,
somebody
no,
you
you
really
know,
into.
so you gonna meet
It's
another
different.
nigga.
I told her, I swear to God, I told her that I didn't say it as elaborate, but I was like, you just ain't met that one.
No, she gonna meet another nigga and give it
You
up
know
so
what I'm saying? You
fast.
ain't met
She
that
gonna give it
one.
up so fast.
I'ma just say it
You
like
give it
this,
up
like
so
that
fast.
shit be magical. When you thinking about if you gotta give somebody the
Hold
ass,
on, let me tell you how
it's
magical
not
it is.
right.
Hold on.
like you think
Hold
about
on.
like damn, it's not the right
Let me-
thing.
hold on.
Right,
Let me
right,
tell you-
right.
Hold
Cause
on.
the motherfucker
Let me
that
tell
you
you-
want is
hold
the
on.
motherfucker like
Hold
you
on.
can take me,
Let me
take
tell you-
me,
Let me
I'm
tell you
ready.
how magical it is, right?
I may
Hey, Courtney,
be
hey, Courtney,
but I'm
Courtney.
ready.
Let me tell you
That's
how
the
magical
nigga
it is. Let me tell you how magical it is, right? It's so damn magical, right? I remember a nigga telling me and you with a motherfucking half pint of motherfucking, what you have? Vodka?
Oh man,
And Monroe's. Nigga, y'all ain't gonna see me no motherfucking more. Nigga, don't call my phone. I don't wanna see you niggas, man. You remember that conversation, Courtney?
Like I said,
That's how magical that
Hey,
thing
but
can
look
be.
though, real shit. If a woman don't speak as much life into her nigga or her husband,
sure.
her friend, her best man, her best friend, and she's not gonna have no fucking game plan.
For sure.
Because
This nigga drunk.
No, he keeping it 100. No, he keeping
your
it
words
real.
is my soul.
I love it,
though. I love
Then
it.
it's gonna be a motherfucking
sure.
letter like Pac wrote it.
Let's
But
get it,
this
let's get
shit, when you having your way in this shit, and you a real nigga, and you having your way, then I'm just giving you real literature.
For sure.
I don't cuff
okay.
no bitch, and I don't put no label on women. Excuse my terminology, because I haven't met one woman that's really spoke life into me, my situation, my kids, my family,
what's her name?
my business, my entrepreneurship, my lifestyle, any of the sort. She never supported or spoke a whole bunch of greatness into
it. You know the difference, bro. She gonna come and you
know
know the difference.
That's what I'm
talking about when she come, you gonna be like,
exactly.
she the one.
Exactly.
This the one.
Fuck
That's what I've been looking for.
Exactly.
I've been patiently waiting for her.
Exactly.
Because it's two different women.
So hold on,
you know what I'm saying? It's the lower self and the higher self. You're looking for a woman that can come with the higher self to bring your higher self because you know it's more into you. You know why?
We already millionaires. We gotta get this shit in our brain. Once you think you're a millionaire, you already rich. Period.
Question. Are you out here on the market or what? You taking?
Yeah, I'm definitely taking.
That's what's up.
Sure.
That's what's up, man.
Even if you're on the market or
Shout
not.
out the crunch lady.
If shit don't work
Yeah,
out.
she just hit me like, yo, pussy tingle, she texting me right now. Damn, look, she on the message doing that. Wow. It's like, you know, I got a perspective, shorty.
Okay.
Like, you
Hey,
know,
so, hey, but I guess you know, because for the female listeners out there, with all
I gotta be
male
100,
listeners
man.
right now.
I feel like the
I
woman
guess,
is the beautiful
right.
thing in the world.
So I guess.
But if she don't know that,
so,
she can't do nothing.
are
for the
women
person.
at home thinking like, damn? So y'all asking me that I gotta carry the torch, so it's on me? Like,
Yes,
that
it
But that's
is.
how powerful the black woman is, that it is on them. It's like if
We
so,
get your hair done.
like what I'm saying
We
is
get
like
your
She
hair
could be
done.
whatever she want.
No,
Look,
listen.
if you're in a position of being with a woman, she could be there. She can make you whatever she want to be. She can make the worst of you or the best of you.
Let me
She
say
got that
So
power.
we putting that much power? Are we saying the black queen holds that much power where
Yes,
she can
she
mold
does. She's a light bulb.
her man any way she wanna
Yes.
mold him?
Yes.
But
You have a mother?
The black
You have
woman
a
mother
I do
earth,
have a
brother.
mother. I do.
Listen.
Were you raised by
We get
a
their
mother?
nails done, their feet done,
I was
shout out their
raised not by my
shoes,
mother.
feet
shout out to mothers.
I was raised
clothed
not by
them.
my mother.
Okay.
when they want
Um,
that. That
But like I say though, I
it's
still
all on their
but like I say
control.
though,
They running shit.
but okay, right. But what I'm saying though, a female out there sitting out there saying like, is that even fair? Like, is that even fair for me to for I'm the one that gotta be the
Is
one?
it fair that you a man?
What?
That you
The
a
slave
man?
us, cause y'all, the
It's
black
not.
niggas,
It's
that's
not.
pussy. We gotta tame all this
No.
shit
It's
down.
not.
It's the same
We
way
gotta
black
control
women.
everything.
But-
These bitches pussy.
but
is on the chain.
see, but
These black niggas moves. Whoa.
This man is. We done touched your soul with this conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, all
I
I'm
ain't
saying
seen.
is,
Let me tell you, I'd have been in this shop. What time we come over here?
I'm just
5.
keeping it going.
about 6.
About 6. I'd have been in this shop since 6. And these niggas been so dead. They done been, you know, doing what they do. They done been, you know, kikiing, cutting hair.
Yeah.
These niggas done turned up so hard.
And, yeah.
Talking about this black queen
This
topic.
black monkey.
And I love
Let's
it.
talk about this black
And I
monkey.
love it. And I love it because we don't have a
Black
lot of this for our generation.
We don't.
There's
No,
not a
no,
lot
no.
of these conversations that's going on, and that's what the problem is. Like, for instance, Homeboy Flossmore, are y'all familiar with the high
Facts.
school?
Yeah, they fucking shit.
My little brother is a senior there.
Let's go.
A senior.
Let's go.
And there was some people, I know a lot of people were not familiar with what blackface is, but blackface is probably one of the most degrading things that you could do as a white person in this day and age. To basically, it's like an imitation of black people. So some senior kids, some white kids of course, had put on blackface and was riding around that weekend or whatever. And of course, this leading up to their prom, this leading up to their graduation, they senior dinners, they all that shit they got going on. And so, for me to be able to have a conversation with my brother, because I've done several protests. People that know me know I've been arrested for protesting. That's how serious this shit is. And so, for me to be, that's my shit, man. That's why I ain't out here shooting. But I'm out here, I can protest for motherfucking.
Shout out to revolutionaries. Still whatever the word is.
Revolution.
Yeah.
Revolution.
Shout out Kirk Franklin.
Yeah.
Do you want a revolution?
Yeah, okay.
Now, my little brother, for him to call me, and this is because he didn't know. Like, he knew it was wrong, but he didn't know to what effects
Yeah, because they don't realize what they didn't go through what we went through.
And I had to explain to him, do you know that nigga was out there leading the protest? He on the news and everything, out there leading the protest. And the first thing he called me, they did. They did. But it is what it is.
They suspended him?
Yeah, they suspended him. But it is what it is.
Why they suspend them kids, man?
And my little brother's the captain of his football team. He's an A student. He's an A student. He is a...
we should protest HF again.
But here's the problem why they suspended them. Because what they reason was because they protested during school day.
I don't care. That's the best
time. They walked out of class.
So y'all sit our slave ass down.
So the students
sit your nigger ass down.
Sit your goofy, real stupid goofy ass.
And they walked out of class. They did a walkout.
What happened to the other kids with the blackface?
We still don't know. And this happened last week.
So no, we should have got them publicly expelled.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we be asking for so much from this white system. They not gonna change over their white people.
I agree with that.
They not gonna change, y'all. But what? Look, if we see somebody with some white face, let's just beat their ass.
I'm with you.
That's it.
No, I'm with you. That's the only way.
I bet you they won't do it again.
I bet you they won't do it again.
But what I will say,
they gonna be like, no, I ain't putting no black.
They're not gonna beef in no
reason I would, because that's what my little brother was. Once I talked to him about it, my little brother was ready to fight, cause he a man. And he just felt like it was blatant disrespect once I really elaborated and explained.
How do you
correct
disrespect? How do you correct disrespect,
bro? But you gotta fight. No.
How?
The thing
it's nothing you can talk about.
See, the thing about it, why
the boy is in his senior year. The last thing you want him to do is do something that's going, because now them motherfuckers is gonna really take, because they want you. Let's just be honest. They want the black man.
Man, they do.
Let's be honest.
Because we are black queens.
But see, the thing about it is, if you was born in, say, like, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99,
right,
like, you didn't experience racism like we did.
And
we didn't experience it. What I'm saying is, we didn't experience it like our parents did.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm saying, we was born in the 80s, right?
For sure.
So we saw the coming of age where it was like, okay,
neutral again. It was
okay,
neutral.
you a nigga, it's okay.
Right.
But not like, what I'm saying is like how, if you born in 95, 96, like, it's just, that shit ain't like, when we was riding through white, like all white neighborhoods, like I remember Dalton. I remember when Dalton, South Holland, that shit was all white. You feel me? Like it was all white. You know what I'm saying? Like so, niggas we knew we couldn't go over that. Now a young black man don't feel like that. He don't feel like he can't go over there. He feel like I can go any fucking way.
No, I think they still feel like they can't go over there because now we got police that are way out of line. Our police system so way out of line. It don't make no sense.
At HF, first of all, I mean, you can't attack with violence because we just don't have the manpower, we don't have the firepower to even go with them with violence. I mean, at the end of the day,
we don't have right people.
I don't like no more marches though.
We're gonna die.
I hate marches.
We have an ignorant.
We don't have the
right.
I
really hate marches because it's just showing like we soft. No, listen though. Listen, this what I'm on, y'all. Listen, there's no cap. No caparoni, no cap doing. I feel like if we keep marching, it's like they gonna keep doing what they doing on us. Like, oh, all they gonna do is march. That's what they gonna march on us after we gonna kill one of they 17-year-olds and then they gonna march. They already know that, goofy.
Wait a minute, hold on, but this is what I say. You ever thought about how you feel when you got a pocket full of money? You ever thought about that? No, wait a minute, just follow me.
For sure.
You ever thought about how you feel? Nothing applies if you got a pocket full of money, right? You feel like your mind is free. You're on the offense, not on the defense.
For sure.
You're not even thinking about the police.
Yeah.
You're not even riding thinking about
For
people.
Sure.
You're thinking about your vision that day. You on the offense.
Right.
That's what I mean by you on the offense.
Right.
You thinking that day.
Right.
Your
Clear
vision,
mind.
your mind is clear. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? On a day with a pocket full of money.
Right.
You think about that. On the day when you broke, think about all the defenses that's in your head that you're thinking about. Your mind cloudy. You see what I'm saying? With a pocket full of money. So what I'm saying is, think about this. I agree. Fuck the market. If you socially, economically free, right? You financially, economically
for sure
free, right?
Moving in a different space.
Totally. So that's really where black people gotta go. Like that's really what we gotta do. And that may sound cutthroat. That may sound lack of emotion. You see what I'm saying? But where black people really gotta hone in at, we gotta go check the bag. Fact, because that's what America really
is about. The whole corporation is about the money.
It's
about the green, the color green.
Yeah. Even as being a black man, there's still a so-called glass ceiling on even when you check a bag. But the bigger your bag, I'm telling you, the bigger your bag get, the further and further it don't matter. It just don't matter about color. It just really don't. And then what I'm saying also is like how Kim K going on live, getting a fucking degree. That's because her back, bro. She in the crib thinking about shit like that. Think about what a broke nigga think about every day versus what a rich nigga think about. You see what I'm saying? But think about how far black people would go if the financial freedom was there every day.
It's totally different mindset.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And think about the
So
power.
now, with all that being said, I mean that's understandable. But now you start talking about
shit.
What could be done.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying?
Shit!
So
y'all already know.
Wow.
Let me tell you, they just brought some wings in.
Fish and chicken, baby.
So we got
Shout out fish and chicken.
Shout out to fish and chicken.
I love me some fried fish and chicken.
I love this. Let me tell you. Shout out to everybody that's just tuning in. We have Crunch here, the owner of Black Heroes Clothing, and he's been laying a lot of knowledge on us. He's been really dropping some coins on us. Shout out to PD. Wave at the people, PD, because you already right there. Don't show them your ass. Just wave at them. PD is the owner of Before and After Barbershop on 103rd in Calumet. Let me tell you, if you ever need your shit whipped, I'm thinking about going bald now. I'm thinking about doing the whole Amber Rose thing at this point. I done seen how PD cut some hair. I seen how PD did. Fuck you, bastard. I seen how PD done did. I've been here since about 6. So I seen how PD done made some motherfuckers look before and then after, motherfucker. And I'm just feeling like Peter can do the same thing with me at this point. Nevertheless, if you are in Chicago, make sure you stop by PD Shop Before and After on 103rd and Calumet. If you in Chicago, if you anywhere, because I think Black Heroes is shipping now, right?
We definitely shipping. Now we got same-day delivery if you're in Chicago.
Definitely shipping. So Black Heroes Clothing is shipping worldwide, period. Sure. And if you in the Chi, don't worry about it. You don't gotta wait for your shit to ship. He is delivering it right to you, period. Make sure you check him out.
For the summer though,
man, we doing a lot of vibes, y'all. We gonna take it down. Like I feel like the 90s vibe is real heavy. I was born in 85, but I was raised in the 90s.
That's hot.
So I got a lot of vibes coming. I'm gonna let them hit y'all. Like I ain't gonna talk about it. We gonna demonstrate and y'all gonna love it.
That's what I like. Appreciate it. Crunch said he not gonna talk about it. He just gonna be about it. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Make sure you're following him. Black Heroes Clothing, okay? On Instagram.
On Instagram for sure. And then Ronald Pillmore on Facebook.
Ronald Pillmore on Facebook. Can you spell the last name? Because you know motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's P-A-L-M-O-R-E. But this is people with Black Heroes Clothing. You can actually follow us on Facebook, Instagram, everything. Black Heroes Clothing. That's the website as well. We truly appreciate this time and this opportunity. At the Library, we got some vibes across. Hopefully we helped y'all today. Much love.
Much love. Much love.
Thanks for coming through.
So, we are going to take a quick intermission and we're going to come back with some more topics after we eat chicken. I love y'all. Make sure y'all stay tuned for part 2 of tonight's live show because it's so lit. Period.
More lit and more wood. What's your comments?
Much love, y'all. I love y'all podcast show.